we're all looting, and it's a dark little fucking room. She's walking in, sees that thing, like, and then she like triple taps you with arrows, and finds us.
Triple taps you with arrows.
I like that. I like that.
I like that too.
Not even a pop, pop, pop. Just three arrows at once.
So, bam, bam, bam. She shoots the arrows inside of him, and she's like, okay, he's definitely dead.
She's fucking dead as fuck.
So she's very careful to, walk across the edge and make sure that she doesn't fall. She sees this bridge.
She hears me and Mike arguing, or me and Fagrim.
I swear to fucking Reorgs. If you call me Fagrim one more time, Dragon Cunt, you're going to die.
So you see to your right over here that there's actually already a door open. So go ahead and walk through there. And you see another door to your right. So you see a door, as you see to your right, and you see a door down further. Which one do you want to go into?
I'll check.
The room to your right?
Yeah, the right, yeah.
Okay. You are in the armory of the Red Brands. And there's all sorts of different weapons and such in there. So racks of weapons line the walls of this chamber, including spears, swords, crossbows, and bolts. Did you take all the cloaks, or did you take the ones you guys put on?
I thought
I think we only took the ones to disguise ourselves.
Yeah, I thought we whipped some. Unless I needed a couple to fit.
So yeah, they put all the robes on. So there's these cloaks that you've seen on the Red Brands before that are sitting on the floor next to all these weapons and such. Or excuse me, they're hanging from the hooks. So it's basically weapons and cloaks in this room, and that's it.
I'm not able to set it on fire, am I?
We took
everything we look for is just all beaver pelts. Like, what the fuck? Why are so many beaver pelts?
Okay, I'll leave.
Okay, so that is when you come into the room. You have
Our fearless leader has returned.
Hey, gang. I was on a quest. So a goddess gave me a quest, and I accomplished it.
Was there danger, romance, intrigue, a but for?
What's a
Don't
butt
anybody,
for?
goddammit.
So what happened was, okay, remember, first of all, do you remember on your first journey when you guys left, and that you came across that guy that had the log on him, and Fargrim tried to save him, but unfortunately you didn't?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And then when you guys came back, you found that shrine to Shantia, and Sir Hai put the offering, and you guys felt that connection. And then the following morning, Sir Hai and Mara left because they said they had, Shantia had visited them in their dreams, and that they had to go do this quest. So, what happened was the two of them first went back to the shrine, and they greeted her, and she told both of them that it was now the party's mission to rid the world of evil, because I haven't explained it too much, but Shantia is essentially Mother Earth personified. She's literally the Mother Earth goddess.
She sounds like the goddess of hair salons.
Well, I mean, her hair is pretty, right? But, so that's her whole thing, is protecting Earth. So she has come to you because she feels that evil has rooted into Phandalin, the city, the area you are now. Mm-hmm. And she has, felt your presence and your work, and she's given you guys the task to protect Phandalin, and in exchange, she will give you protection and blessing in all things nature. So that was the base quest, but then she had a little bit more for Mara to do. And it was a secret. She couldn't tell Sir Hai. She told Sir Hai he had to come back, get you guys on board. And that's when he came back to Stonehill Inn, told you guys everything. So Mara's quest was, Shantia told her that she needed to go back to the place where the man had died. And what she had to do was, first, she had to cremate the man and give him a proper burial, or proper, goodbye. But she had to use the greenest grass that she could find in the area, as well as the tree that crushed the man. After she performed this whole thing, she was supposed to take the ashes, and again, more of the green grass from the earth, and put it into these vials and make necklaces for every member of the party. Now these necklaces, which she is going to give to all of you, give you a +3 to any nature check. So after she did this whole process, it was nightfall. It was nightfall, and she knew she couldn't return right away, so she made camp. And as she started to fall asleep, she heard a voice. And, Mara being the warrior that she was, she readied her sword and her bow, she was ready to go. But when she opened up her tent, she realized that the voice she was hearing was the dead man. But the man was still dead, and it was the man's ghost. And you know, she was startled in the first few moments, but then the man approached her, and it wasn't an aggressive approach. He approached her and he said, I must thank you. I must thank you. And Mara, completely confused, is like, why would you thank me? You know, my party, we tried to save you, and we killed you, essentially. He goes, I know, but I was already dead. He goes, that wasn't your fault. He goes, but what you did is you came back and you gave me the proper send-off, and now I can go find my family and tell them that I'm gone. And essentially he's a ghost, so he can try to communicate with his family, but you can tell there's still a little bit of sadness in him. So that's something that's gonna kind of stick in your mind for a while. This sad man who realized he's comforted with his death. He realizes it is what it is, but he worries what it's gonna do to his family. So after all that, you headed back towards Phandalin, and at one point you heard a large rustle of wolves, flying past you and headed towards Phandalin. Thought that was pretty weird. Maybe want to ask the party if they knew anything about wolves. And so when you headed back to Phandalin, the townspeople told you that your party headed towards the Transcender Manor, the place you searched before, and you went towards there and you found your way in, and then that's where you ended up.
So tell us, boss lady, did that mysterious and possibly omnipotent voice catch you up to date on what we've been up to?
No, I was passed out.
You shouldn't have left, because when I'm in charge, shit just goes to hell. We were fighting red brands for days, all because I chopped one in the shin and he couldn't take a fucking joke.
You tried your best.
Oh, we killed them. They're dead. They're deader than Disco.
Oh, yeah.
I wooed the lady of the farm we've been staying at.
Oh, really?
It got uncomfortable for everyone involved.
It was really loud.
Especially when the Red Brands lit her barn on fire because of the guys we killed. Yeah. You shouldn't have left us. We've been having kind of a bad time.
You had one job.
I am a drunken dwarf and you left me in charge. This guy
Okay.
hasn't been much use.
I'm
So,
the fucking healer. Leave me alone.
Let's search these coffins.
Gonna search the coffins?
Yeah,
Okay,
there's
great.
got to be shit in here.
So inside each of the coffins, you of course find, just basic remains, but there's nothing too special other than there's a signet ring, just a silverish looking ring in each one, and those rings are worth about 50 gold piece each. I mean, I think you guys can see these two lines here are both doors. There's a double door here, and then there's a single door there.
I say we split up and check both rooms at once.
Yeah, absolutely.
But our leader's back, so I defer to her judgment. I'll take the double doors. Kevin, I want you with me. With your
I want to
permission,
go
ma'am.
anywhere he's not going.
Okay, so you're gonna go over here.
We're
So
gonna go
Sildar,
together.
now that Mara's back, he feels confident that you guys can take on the rest of the
He's a
party.
narcoleptic.
He's gonna
Yeah,
go
he'll be
back
back.
to Phandalin, and he takes off, and now he's gone.
We'll just sleep.
I'll
Pardon
go
me.
with Kevin.
Well, if we're
no, we're
splitting the
splitting up.
party, then
Yeah, no,
Mama
I-
Kizmaka should go with Sir Highness. There's a lady and what I'm assuming is a red brand in here. Fuck 'em up! Don't forget to take the heads. We're getting 50 gold coin apiece for them.
Huh?
Okay, so as you guys walk in, thick dust
That
covers the
is-
flagstone of this somber hallway. The walls are decorated with faux columns every 10 feet.
Phil Collins.
Exactly, yeah. Faux columns, fake columns.
Tonight.
And the double doors at the west end of the hall are sheathed in copper plate. Now green with age, a relief carving of a mournful angel graces the doors. At the end of the hall here, you see like this angel kind of statue. Go ahead. You guys are right here, and you kind of see this like door at the end.
So does that mean Dragon Dick and Mama Kizmakas are going in here? No, you have the dragon equivalent of a micro penis. You said there was a door with copper plating on it?
Yeah, it's like a big, like just at the very, very far end of the.
Let's fucking send it, boys.
Strip it and sell it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, no, go in there.
So who's going first? Who's going first? So as you walk into these first steps, Kevin,
Okay.
the floor doesn't break, but you definitely feel a cracking. You feel that if anyone heavier than you goes across this, it might not go well.
Fargrim, you go first.
Kevin feels like the floor is gonna break under anything heavier than his weight.
I go up and around it.
So crack, it doesn't break. As you get to this part here, you feel the floor is normal again. So Fargrim, he takes that column,
Kevin.
knocks it over, and it crashes. Boom! It crashes through the wall, and it breaks those 4 squares. It breaks it all the way through. So now there's just an opening of these 4 squares across. They're just
with a little pillar
and
bridge.
it is 20 feet down, but it's only 10 feet across.
Not back to rope. So we can throw maybe rope to Kevin, and he can like tie it around himself or hold it, and then I can attach myself and maybe try to jump over it, and he can like help me up if I like almost make it, and then we throw you the rope, and we can work together, both of us, to try to help you.
I think this will work.
Since you're the biggest.
I think this will work. An elf, if we were to nail down the rope on each end, make it like a tightrope, you should be able to walk across that no problem.
Yeah, or maybe even just like you know what?
Shimmy across it if you
Like-
need to.
What do they do? Like a squirrel?
Yeah.
Kind of thing.
We'll use the 10 spikes from our camping gear,
Okay.
wrap the rope around it. You can cross that way, and then I'll tie one end of the rope to myself. I think the 2 of you combined should be strong enough to keep me from falling down this hole.
And also, because the floor is cracked, right?
Again,
It's
once he
solid,
got
man.
across, he could
Well-
feel his.
Like there's no like cracks in the floor, as in like
Oh,
Like
it's in
it-
good condition, yeah.
like it's,
Yeah.
It's
it's
stable
flat.
ground.
It's in stable
flat
ground.
as
Yeah,
hell?
I would say I can say honestly, where he's standing is safe.
Okay.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna nail my spike down.
Okay.
Then I'm gonna toss the hammer over to him. Not at him. Just I know I'm good enough to toss it 10 fucking feet.
So he throws it and it like slides perfectly, lands right at Kevin's feet. No damage to the hammer whatsoever. So you got the hammer now. You
Oh,
got the
God, I killed
spikes.
Bart.
You nail in the other side.
I'm gonna tie the end of it to my spike first and throw the rest to him.
You throw it, no problem at all. So the
That's
rope
it,
goes
with my eyes
across.
closed.
He catches it,
I don't think
and then he ties it. So the rope is now. Bing, so you've got this rope going across here.
I think the boss lady should go first.
I will shimmy across.
You shimmy across. So you make your way across. So now.
I don't want to lose out on my camping spike.
Oh.
So I'm gonna
Oh.
uproot that,
Okay.
tie it around my waist,
Okay.
and I know I'm not gonna make this jump. So basically, the plan is I'm gonna jump and then scale the side of the hole like I'm climbing a mountain.
We'll hold the rope.
Oh.
Hold the spike down.
I'm fully prepared to slam face first into this fucking wall. I got the rope around my waist, so I'm not gonna fall to my death at least.
So he goes down. He tries to do
This is
like a
gonna hurt.
Tarzan, and bam! And he smashes into the side.
Oh fuck. 4. I took 4 damage.
So he's dangling there. You know, he smashed his head pretty good into that brick wall, and he's like this.
I might have a concussion.
And he's swinging back and forth. So now, what do you guys do to help him?
Sing a tune to invigorate.
I'm gonna need your healing hand when I get up. So.
Yeah, we'll pull him up.
So your combined strength, you know, manages to pull him. You know how like in the Two Towers when when Legolas pulls up Gimli and Aragorn.
Gonna have to toss me.
Stupid. I thought you were talking about 9/11. I was like, when you said the 2 towers.
We just got really dark here, folks. Jesus.
I'm so stupid.
So you pull him up, but he's bloody. He's bloody. So as he gets pulled up, you know, he's pulls off to the side, and his face is just completely covered in blood. We're actually gonna jump over to real quick. We're gonna jump over and see what Mama and Sir High are up to.
Oh shit.
So the long room is partitioned into 3 areas, with iron bars walling off the north and the south. Filthy straw lines the floor of these cells, the hinged doors of which are secured by chains and padlocks. A pair of disheveled human women are held in the cell to the north, and another woman is confined, in the south, and there's another woman in the north. All are dressed in their normal clothes, but they're pretty well beat up. Remember,
So they're in cages?
they're in
Cells?
prison. Yeah, they're in prison, as you can see them both in there, right?
Are we dressed up as Red Brand?
You are. So, because of that, the Red Brand doesn't immediately, panic. As soon as because you guys just open the door. So the Red Brand, he looks at you guys, and he looks at Mama, and he's partially fooled, but he looks at Sir High, this 6 foot tall red brand. Seems to have these horns underneath
Sticking out
him.
of his fucking
Boy, mate, you doing all right? You're looking a bit scaly.
He says, wait a minute. And he asks you, who are you?
I'm a red brand, just like you. I have all these beaver pelts. See? Why else would I have these beaver pelts?
So he's just scratching his head. All right, well, your story adds up. Just something doesn't seem right. You're like, maybe this guy's drunk. You're not sure. But then he looks back at Mama and he's like, it's processing in his head. It's like, wait a minute, 3 foot, 6 foot, 3 foot, 6 foot. This isn't right. And he goes, well, I guess you guys are who you say they are. He goes, give me just 1 minute. I must go discuss something with one of my other colleagues. He goes, but don't talk to these prisoners. He goes, they're garbage people. They don't deserve your time. As soon as he walks out, those women, they give you like a very like panicked look, and they're like, please, you have to help us.
Yeah, we're gonna go up to him.
Okay. So they explain to you that the woman in the green dress in the back, her name is Nilsa, and she's the mother of this other girl, Veers. And they explain to you that the other daughter has been captured by one of the Red Brands and taken off somewhere. They say, we can't offer you anything to try to rescue her, but the mother says, I can give you a lead of a treasure I might know the location of. And she says that she knew of a family heirloom that was left behind in this old town she used to live in called the Ruins of Thunder Tree. It's worth probably 300 to 400 gold pieces. You have this woman.
That's a lot of gold pieces for a dragonborn.
Right. So they've explained to you that they've been taken away from Phandalin, right? The woman's husband was murdered, and then shortly after, the Red Brands came in and they captured these 3 women, and they said they're going to sell them into slavery. And now the Red Brand ruffian comes back in.
How can we trust you, women?
The Red Brand comes back. He's got a completely different look on his face, and he goes, I've just asked all of my colleagues about you. Nobody knows who you are. And he draws his sword.
So I'm going straight,
I
to
got
the heart.
Okay.
On this guy, I'm just kind of over this.
You hit him. All right. -8. So he's bloodied. He does 8 piercing damage. So Jared, you are not doing good. Oops. You're now at 7 out of 15 health.
And so, of course, I'm going to go for the throat.
So yeah, you do hit him.
So that's 11.
So he is dead. The Red Brand is dead. Do you guys want to let them free and head back towards where everyone else
You
went?
mean let the women free?
Well, they're
Absolutely
prisoners.
not.
They're prisoners in the back.
Oh my god, no.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
Oh my god, absolutely
You're
not.
lawful good, Maya.
There's a 0% chance we're letting them out. So let's go.
I think he lied on his
We're
application.
We're out of here. They're behind bars.
Right, you're in the bandits' hideout.
Yeah,
and
if you're bad enough to be in the bandits' jail.
Where?
That means they're kidnapped victims, you son of a bitch.
I was gonna say, where's
we're
that
no,
logic?
we're no better. No, I'm out.
Where does that logic work? So you're gonna leave them in the prisons to rot and die.
We can possibly come back, but let's see if we find whoever they say is in there first. They mentioned something about it, like an amulet that's worth like $500.
Right, and her husband was murdered. They were captured. They're gonna be sold into slavery.
Yeah, but I just don't.
Alright, fuck it.
We're killing everyone in here.
No.
We'll see how the rest of this goes, and if we want to let you out at the end, because we see reason to.
Well, then so in response to that, she said, you know what? Then I'm not going to tell you where the amulet is ever. You have lost that forever because you won't free us now. So that's gone.
But
now.
lady, they're just trying to make sure all the bad guys are dead before you go running around their hideout.
I mean, they're as prisoners. How would you feel? Like you ask for someone to free you, and they say,
Nah.
But don't we?
I don't
isn't our goal to
negotiate
get to
with
that?
I don't negotiate with terrorists, so I'm out of here.
But isn't our goal to get to that Iron Tree place or whatever the fuck? What was it called?
mm-hmm.
Yeah, I do remember that in my drunken
But
stupor.
we can't influence them because we're not in the same room right now, so we don't
Well,
know what
yeah.
they're doing.
I'm just saying I will. That is my 2 cents.
Okay, so then let's jump back to to you guys over after Fargrim is banged his head up pretty good.
Something?
He banged his head up pretty good.
All right, fine. I'll heal him.
So he casts Cure
He's
Wounds
all
to see how
alone.
much he's gonna cure. Ooh, for
5.
They don't pee
does
everywhere.
5.
Oh, I feel much better now. Thank you a lot. Let's.
So you've got this kind of statue-looking thing here at the end of the hall, and then you've also got just a straight-up door right here.
Well, boss, what do you think? Should we go through the doors or take a look at the statue?
Mournful angels. As you get closer towards this door here, you can hear the sound of running water.
I don't like this. I don't like that.
I like it. I can wash off the blood off my face.
You look fine.
Is that what you're gonna? You feel around this area, and you can tell that at one point it was a door, and then it was sealed. But what you can't tell is if there's more behind it. So.
Hey, Kevin. Come here, lad. There's definitely used to be a door behind the statue, but I can't find a way to get it open. You're perceptive and tiny. Why don't you take a look at it?
So the
I'm
bard
not
goes
the
and
shortest
searches
person.
the same looking area. So he gets kind of the same thing, and you're just like, you're just not getting anything from this area. But again, from the door here, where Mara's standing next to you, hear water running.
Well, boss, this definitely used to be a door, but neither of us can get it open. What do you want to do? Keep looking or check out the door with the water sound behind it?
I mean, maybe third time's the charm. We could check out the statue. I could.
But you felt more of like, it wasn't so much a door. You felt like these statues could almost come out if they were just pushed the right way.
Like, come out and they're just be wall?
You just he felt like they could move. They could move. And again, these statues aren't huge. They're, about this. Each one's a little bit bigger than this. So they're big. They're the size that you guys could easily grab them and move them. They're not like these gigantic statues.
Oh.
So we're gonna be there like, she just comes up and fucking.
So she goes up and she grabs these statues, and as you guys are expecting a door to open, when she pulls, she simply just pulls these two statues off. And as she pulls them off, they literally turn to gold, and they get heavier. But this wall is on the up. It's sealed. So this whole time, this was a trick door, but you seem to figure out the solution to it. So you now have two golden angel statues.
So I guess we're going through that door then now that we found the statue. I'll go since I've been carrying this team in combat.
So you're on the in between those stairs. You're literally right in between the stairs. I'm sure you can already see it. You can see what's going on here. This red brand has that other girl, and he's got her near the water.
Oh fuck, I think that lady's about to get drowned. Let me go. I'm just gonna go fuck this guy up real quick.
Okay, easy, hold, please. We could easily just shoot that guy in the back of the head.
What if we creep in together, but with Fargrim in the front?
So,
We'd be right behind you though. You'd be leading. So
Like
a
this?
triangle, and then if he turns around,
This is why
Kevin
she's
and
the
I-
boss. This is why
I'm
she's
throwing
the
ideas out here.
So he's pushing this woman down.
Oh god, he's
pulling
drowning
her up,
her.
pushing her down, pulling her.
Then I am gonna sneak up behind him. I'm gonna stick a dagger in his fucking spine.
So 14.
Yes.
So wow.
He's almost dead.
So bam. Oh my God. You stuck that right in his back, and he can barely even breathe. Right? He's like holding on for dear life.
And as I do that, I whisper, "That's what you get, you fucking red bitch."
Ooh, he goes after him, and as he does that, the woman comes up for air, and she sees your face. The first thing she sees,
My
her,
wee little face behind this dying man.
she looks at you like maybe this is it, maybe this is it. In his last, effort, he is going to try to attack you,
He can fucking try.
and he absolutely misses. So he takes his sword and he swings again. Uh-oh. Oh, so he is gonna hit you. So he's gonna do 5 damage to you.
So now I'm back down to 15, which
Yes,
makes me
you are.
bloody again.
You sure get your time of the month pretty often, Michael.
There you go.
Well, since I've got a dagger in his spine, I'm just gonna punch him in the fucking face to kill him this time.
Okay.
I got so pissed off about missing that second knife attack, I punched him in the throat, and it collapsed his trachea.
Jesus Christ.
So now he's got a spine, or a dagger in his spine, and he's just and then he falls into the pool and drowns.
And
So there's just a corpse floating here, and then I walk up with my hand axe, and I'm gonna chop his head off. That's gonna fetch us 50 gold, boss.
The water turns a crimson red. There's no more red brands in here.
After I get his head and put it in my backpack, I'm gonna go see if the fair lady's okay, and if maybe she's willing to show a little ankle.
So So you go ahead and you grab his head. As you go to grab his head from inside the water, because he felt in the water, like you go to grab him, and you both see something towards the bottom of the shrine, and when you try to grab it, you can't quite remove it. But you definitely know something's down there.
I'll come back to that. I want
Okay,
to see if
that's
the
fine.
lady wants to show me
So
some
you talk to her.
gratitude.
So
You all right, Les? What the fucking hell was he trying to do to you?
he was trying to drown me. He's been doing this for days.
But why?
Oh my god.
They captured me and my mother. That the Red Brands murdered my They murdered my father, and then they kidnapped me and my mother and my other sister. But for some reason, they chose to pick on me more. Maybe it was because I told them that I would kill them once I was released. You can tell she's a little feisty, right? So she tells this whole story. Let's jump back to Mama and them real quick.
We had a chance to think it through, and and I just need to make sure that we're still good with what that 600 coin.
She said it could be worth 500. She doesn't know for sure, but it was a family heirloom that was very valuable.
Right. Well, we don't
need
even
a
know
pen, please?
how are we even gonna let them out. We don't have a key.
You searched the Red Brand and you found the key.
Okay. So now that we have a
There you
key,
go.
I'm gonna trust you, but
Okay.
if you turn on me, I'll kill both of you.
You do actually see that there is a pile of clothing here, and it looks like it was a man's, like average clothing. So you put two and two together that this is probably the clothing of the husband that was murdered.
Do they want the dead guy, the husband's clothing?
You offer it to the wife, and she takes it into her arms, and she holds it very tight. So that's what.
Okay, so it means nothing to her.
No, it means nothing to you. It means something to her, though. You guys came back through here. You
Like
go
I
back
said.
the way you came, and then you went towards where they went. Okay, and then you come into this room here. So you guys came. You guys come to the broken bridge, and you see it's a 10-foot gap.
Literally no idea how we're gonna get over this. I guess we'll wait for you guys to come back for us. Can I jump? How far can a dragonborn jump? Can I put both girls on my shoulders and do it? I could do one.
You are able to successfully put both of them on your shoulders.
You fell down that fucking hole, bro.
Not just me, bro.
You don't understand. A critical fail so bad, you didn't even jump. You tripped at the lip and went head first down that hole.
So you're gonna take 6 damage.
I never saw any
I'm gonna
girls.
say each of them are gonna take 3 damage. So. Oh no! They're both at 1 health point.
For real?
1 health point. You're down in this 20-foot pit. It's just a dirt floor. That's all it is.
Oh man,
the
how's
red-
Mama gonna pull you back up?
The Red Branch put us down here.
She will
Help!
not. A 6-foot dragon and 2 women in the bottom of a cavern.
Help! The
So
Red
you guys
Branch
head,
threw us down
back.
here.
You find your party. You see Mama across the way. She's unharmed, other than from the Red Brand. And you see Sir High laying down in this 20-foot pit with these 2 women that look dead. I mean, you can see their chests moving, but holy shit, they look dead.
So since Fargrim has the 50-foot rope, only 20 feet, we could toss down the rope to them and
Okay.
just
All 3 of us pull everybody up.
yeah. But we'll do the injured women first.
Okay.
I'll pick them up.
Yeah, no, Sir High should have to sit down there and think about what he's doing now.
You stay in your hole.
I tried to save them.
No beaver.
No, you tried to be a dumbass is what you tried to do.
My
My hands were sweaty from all the fighting
Since
I
it's such
just
an epic
did.
fail, we'll say that you couldn't you went to pull the rope and you just pulled it straight out of her hands. That's how bad.
They're
it was.
too weak. They couldn't hold on.
Right.
To it,
So
it
no
wasn't my
damage.
fault.
No damage was done.
Can I try throwing the women up to them?
You can't throw it from
No.
20 feet.
No, just
Oh, 20
Keep
feet.
your-
It's 20 feet up.
keep quiet in your hole.
Okay. Keep quiet in your
Mara,
hole.
could you throw something at him? He won't shut up.
But how are they supposed to hold on themselves when they're so weak? You're supposed to tie it around them so we could pull them up
No.
without depending on them.
This is why she's the leader.
So I'm gonna drop down the rope to this guy, and he's gonna tie the rope to one of the women.
Good knot. You try to really nice
All
solid.
right, we're gonna
knot.
get purple dress out first.
Okay, so purple dress is coming out. Okay.
So,
So
11.
you pull her about halfway up, but you're struggling now. She's about halfway up, and you're not sure you can pull her up. So he pulls her up, and she is safe, but again, she's bloody. She's almost dead.
Kevin?
Okay. So you got one of them down.
We
So
found her like that.
And as she whispers to me in her death state, no, he didn't.
They're liars.
fucker thought he could jump, and here we are. So now the rope is back up, or
Sending it back down.
throwing
for
it back down.
redress.
And I'll do a knot.
11. Okay, it's a decent knot, but it could be better. So
Yeah, so you better pull them nice.
you pull her almost all the way up. She's about like 5 feet down, like you on arm's ring. So check this out. As Kevin sees Fargrim struggling, he does a reverse bear hug. He comes up from behind, throws his arms around, and basically just throws himself back, right? And he just pulls you and the woman all the way
And
up.
this lady just goes,
Whee! It's me, Mario. Here we go.
hey guys, I think we just leave the dragon down there and get the fuck out of here. Also, there's something in this pool that I killed a guy in that I can't get out. Anybody else want to give it a crack? Oh yeah, the whole time we're doing all this, every time I look down at the hole, I'm flipping off the dragon.
See? I found the women.
Alright.
Yeah, they already told me you were gonna leave them in the cells, you bastard.
Until we figured out they weren't lying, bitches.
I'm from the town of Dugan's Hole.
So his plan is he's going to use, or she is going to use the fan to basically flood her back, right?
Yes.
Miraculously, you do make it across. So everyone is safe on this other side here except for Maya. He's stuck in a little hole.
All right, company huddle. Come in, let's bring it in, boys and girls, gals and pals. What do we do about the dragon?
You lift him out, I guess.
Kevin, thoughts?
Yeah, we agreed.
Mama, do you think he's worth saving, or should we
Listen,
just leave
stop
him
trying to kill Maya.
Ooh, can I throw my sledgehammer at him? Just drop it down the hole? While you're making these plans, I actually come back into the room. I want my fucking rope back when you're done.
So she gets like the really good pull, and you just kind of similar to what you did
I'm
with
there.
Fargrim. You pull her back, and you pull Sir High up, and you are all good. So now you're all, as you can see, you're all standing there, and again, there's that crevice. You can't go back that way, so you have to go back this way. Okay, so you guys are back in the shrine area, and as you're looking around, Mara, who has a little bit higher perception, she notices by the shrine, on the far end, you know, the end by Tyler, where that brick is, that there's actually a secret, like what looks to be a door. And Fargrim notices there's actually a door on this side. So there's 2 different doors. Which doors do we want to approach?
I'll go through the one that I'm in front of.
So you're both going to go through the doors at the same time?
Yes.
Mike comes into a room, and there happens to be 2 red brands. And this appears to be a storeroom. So you see,
Sleeping guys.
so this appears to be a storeroom pressed into service as living quarters. 2 double bunks stand against the wall near the door, while barrels and crates fill the southern half. Now the red brands are sleeping.
I'm gonna make another stealth check.
Okay. So you come into the room, and the red brands awake.
Luckily, I'm dressed as a red brand.
He's trying to see if he can fool the red brand, because remember you guys got the cloaks on. He's trying to fool the red brands. They're looking at you, and they've got their hilts on their swords, and they say, "Who are you?"
I'm the new guy, Jerry. It's a fucking massacre out there. One of our guys is dead, and the prisoners have escaped. It's a fucking nightmare, man.
And he pulls out the sword a little bit more, and he asks you, "Who was our leader?"
John Redbrand.
Shink, roll for initiative. Because they didn't buy it.
Stop letting me fucking forget about this goddamn spell.
What is
It's
it?
Featherfall. So if people fall,
Oh, yeah.
they won't take any damage if they hit the ground.
Yeah.
Are you kidding me?
That's right.
Listen.
We went over this last
I
time.
say I was the best bard on the planet.
Yeah, maybe I should have given you some printed out cards. Oh, wait a minute!
Dang it!
If
All right,
only
so
you
everybody-
laminated them.
I'm going to cast heroism on. I'm gonna call him Fargrim.
So what this spell does when you cast it is, until Mike's next turn, he gains 11 temporary hit points.
So basically until the end of the round then?
Just
Or-
till it gets to be your turn again.
But I'm the last of the queue.
Yeah. So then.
Well, I mean, that's fine, because that means I have bonus hit points in case they decide to attack
That's
me.
kind of way I did it. Yeah.
Appreciate you.
Yeah.
So you're doing that. So he gets plus 11 then,
Yeah.
right? Okay.
And I'm at what, 15 right
Yep.
now, so I'm up to 26 hit points.
That is correct. So he's going after that red brand in the left corner, and he Ooh.
10
So
plus 14.
Whoa! So check this out. So he is at 2 hit points, and he's gonna swing right back at you. And he unfortunately does not hit you, so because you're so weak.
I'm gonna use my great axe. My
Okay.
big two-handed
So
bitch.
go ahead.
And you know what? I'm gonna go for the other guy because I'm kind of hoping this guy will land a hit on Sir High before he dies.
So you hit him.
12 plus 2, 14 damage.
Woo!
These guys are just getting.
So both of these red brands that you hit are now at 2 health.
They're both turning into Bill Paxton right now. Game over, man.
Oh, I thought you meant dead.
That made me really sad.
So it's the second red brand's turn, and he's gonna go ahead and attack.
Oh, he's coming for the dwarf, is he?
And he misses completely.
Coming back with that great axe. Is I take my axe and I swing it flatways so hard that it knocks dude's fucking head off like I'm hitting a baseball bat, and his head hits his fucking buddy in the skull. It's like he got headbutted by a dismembered fucking skull.
Okay,
So I killed them both. I just
and the guy dies. The other guy dies from a concussion.
from getting hit in the head with this.
Boom.
Oh, Bill!
So let's go see what Mara has been like. Where she's going. She
Room.
realizes that she's made a circle. This is where she first started. So this whole area she's made a circle. So you see this staircase down here. You can see a door kind of to the left there, and then you can't tell what's going down to the right. So you see there's a door here and here. So on both sides of you there's doors.
Okay. I'll take the bottom door.
So as you get towards the door, you hear a lot of commotion. You hear a goblin, or it seems to be a goblin, and it's what sounds to be multiple bugbears.
Can I walk to the other, behind door number 2?
Yes. So you go behind the other door, and as you're walking towards that door, you just kind of hear some talking, nothing too serious. So you want to go into that door?
Yes, please.
Okay. So this
Oh,
is
mother.
So as you see these red brands in here, and they're all sitting at the table, but they don't notice Mara when she comes in, because these guys are you can tell they're heavily intoxicated. And remember, Mara's got the coat on. So as she walks in, they kind of give a half glance look, and then they go back to looking at their table. So
Oh, they look, but they don't acknowledge.
right, because they're both drunk,
Rude.
and you have the cloak on.
I'll walk around them to the
I see
door.
that.
Okay. So you walk all the way around. They really just don't seem to care. And you go out to the door. And as you can see, there's like some stairs to the right of you that go up. And then there's a door right in front of you.
I'll go in the door.
So faint bubbling and dripping sounds can be heard. This room appears to be a wizard's workshop. A rat scurries across the floor and takes refuge under the large work table set up. So that rat goes under that little table. And the large work table has just all sorts of crazy stuff all over it. Alchemy devices. Just you can tell it's a wizard's quarters. It's all stewing, bubbling away. Bookshelves are crowded. It's a wizard's quarters. So Mara's in this room by herself, like I said. You saw this little rat goes underneath there, and there's a door over here as well.
Okay. I think I'll go to the door.
You're gonna go to the door. Okay, are you gonna open it or are you just gonna listen?
I'd like to listen.
You just hear like someone's writing on paper, and then just light mumbling.
I'll open the door.
Okay.
I'll go through the door.
Okay. So you're going to sneak in or are you gonna burst in?
Sneak in.
Okay. Go ahead and roll a d20 for me.
What?
What?
You made a sound.
Oh, jeez.
It's a nat 20, I swear.
How is it all the way over there?
I think it's a 4.
Okay, we won't count that one. If it was a 20, we totally would have counted it. There you go.
How does the dice end up over there?
Because physics.
Oh, 20.
Oh my god. Okay, so you sneak into the room.
Is
So
that
as
glass
you
staff?
sneak in, so sitting at the desk, a short, dark bearded human male in robes studying a tome.
How short?
We'll say he's about 5.5 feet.
Oh.
Okay? So you see him sitting there.
How short?
He wears a princely made mantle of ermine. A beautiful glass staff leans against his chair with an easy reach. He does not notice you. He cannot see you. He doesn't know you're there. You have the upper hand on him.
I will give him an arrow in the head.
Shoot at the
Oh
wizard.
fuck! You're initiating the boss fight by yourself. You are one ballsy woman.
Oh, he's a wizard. I'm sorry.
You see
what
his
time
staff.
is it?
His staff is his staff
He's a
is leaned
wizard,
up
Harry.
against there.
He's a hairy wizard.
He's a hairy wizard.
Hmm.
Should we
I-
be following her then?
Wait, so where?
No,
So,
because we can't. Oh, we don't have to sneak past those
That's
guys.
why you guys shouldn't split up.
so the staff is by the
Ew.
bed.
We'll just say he's sitting at his desk here, right?
Yes.
Desk here, he's there, and then just say his staff is leaned up against the table.
Oh, like next to him while
Yeah.
he's. Oh,
Mhm.
okay. So he does not know I'm in the room.
He does not. You have a unique you have an upper hand.
I will try to take and give him an arrow.
Okay, so roll a d20 for me then.
Oh, Mara, you might be spelling doom for our company.
12 or
12.
plus what?
Doesn't matter. That's a hit. So, what is your bow and arrow say for hitting? I believe it's
It says hitting's bad and sorry.
Where does it say bow and arrow?
on your bottom right.
Bottom right. Short bow?
Short bow, yeah. What's the
Plus 5?
that's to roll. So
Okay.
it should say the damage you throw.
Oh. Right here?
Yeah.
1d6 plus 3.
So go ahead. So roll a d6 and add 3.
And that's just a regular looking die.
Here, Matt.
Oh, thank you. It
Mm-hmm.
can take forever. No!
Oh no, what'd she roll?
1 plus 3, so she did 4 damage.
Oh, now you really pissed him off.
So you did 4 damage to him?
Shit.
Okay,
I
so
think
now he knows you're there. Now he's like, what the hell is going on here? And he's going to go ahead and attack you. So
Oh.
Glassstaff, this epic-looking wizard, as he gets shot in the shoulder by an arrow, he goes to grab his staff and he knocks it over. And now he's staring directly at Mara. He's got an arrow in his shoulder and he doesn't have his staff in his hand. You're gonna go for his head?
Like with my sword, yeah.
7 damage. Oh my goodness.
That's got to be almost half. Is he bleeding yet?
He
We
is
don't know his
bleeding.
health. Is he?
He's bleeding.
Oh.
That means
Bleeding.
he's under half.
Okay, so now because he dropped his staff, he's gonna have to make a dexterity saving throw to pick it up,
One.
which he does not make. So he still does not have his staff in hand. He's scrambling on the floor. He's he's bloodied. He's got an arrow in him, and you get to go after him one more time.
I'll try to slice his head.
So you unfortunately miss him that time, and now he's like, you know what? Ooh, so he picks up his staff, okay, and then he is going to hit you for. He's gonna throw a magic missile at you.
Oh, fuck.
Slow-mo, run from it.
So he's actually gonna
Or an
do
ice spike for
12
Saturday.
damage to you.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
So that's gonna put you down at 5. 5 out of 17.
So what if, well, I'm obviously hurt.
You're very
The
hurt.
wizard's like, what are you doing here? Like
He's monologuing.
Yeah,
He's
like,
monologuing, yeah.
He's monologuing. Right, exactly. So we go back to you
You
guys.
can come in here, shoot me with your fucking arrow.
And since that magic missile was really loud, you heard it. You heard a.
I vote that our characters run.
Yeah, sprint.
We run to where we haven't been before.
So yeah, you do exactly that, and you see the staircase.
As we're leaving, ladies, everybody on this floor is dead. Wait here, we'll be right back.
But you guys did not fool them. So they're drunk, so they're not quite ready for combat. But now they're really like noticing you guys are there, and again they demand, "Who are you? Who's in here? Have our cloaks on. Who are you?
I'm delivering some beaver pelts to the back.
What's the leader's name?"
Glassstaff?
Oh fuck, you guys know. That's all good. Okay. And they let you guys go past.
You're a kind and just dungeon master, RJ. Thank you.
You three, go help Mara. I'll take care of these four.
So I just want to go like straight at him with my sword. I kind of want to cut off his hand.
You are gonna hit him.
So 16.
So
He's fucking dead.
the glass staff, the leader of the Red Brands, is dead.
So can I take his staff?
Destroy it.
I think Mara gets to keep the staff.
Yeah.
She did most of the work.
Mara can do whatever she wants.
So
Might as well.
as you go
Cut off his
to
penis.
pick up the staff,
Jesus Christ, what is wrong with you?
you touch this glass staff. It's a beautiful looking staff, but as soon as you touch it, your mind is completely engulfed in these evil things that all this staff has done in its life. You're seeing all these murders take place, all this horrible shit, and the power starts to get to be
It's a
too
Netflix
much.
special.
It's
Oh my God.
it's this glass. It's vibrating. It feels like it's going to explode. So you manage to stop it from shaking, and it slows down and it stops, and it no longer feels evil, but because you don't cast magic, you don't feel anything from it at all. But it's perfectly intact, and it is now in your hands.
Okay.
So you have this beautiful glass staff. So you search the chest and you find a couple things. The first thing you find is 2 potions of healing. So those are for you guys to use at any time. And then you find this skull of augury. And I'll go ahead and let you use it, or let you guys read it. It's kind of long in detail. I'm not sure anyone can use it because I think it might just be for wizards. And then you find this long-looking sword. This sword is inscribed with the name Talon on its hilt and worked into the shape of a bird of prey with outspread wings. And it is a +1 longsword. I think there was a quest that Sildar sent you on. I'd like you to refresh yourself on. So as you're looking through the table, you see this piece of paper right here. It's got literally it's got a black spider on it at the very end. And the letter says, Lord Albrecht, my spies in Neverwinter tell me that strangers are due to arrive in Phandalin. They could be working for the dwarves. Capture them if you can, kill them if you must, but don't allow them to upset our plans. See that any dwarven maps in their possession are delivered to me with haste. I'm counting on you, Iarno. Don't disappoint me.
Oh, hey, that's one of our quests. Find Iarno. Sildar has tasked the party to learn the definitive whereabouts of his fellow friend Iarno. He has asked the party to investigate the town of Phandalin and return anything of Iarno's they can. Iarno is described as a short, dark-bearded human wizard in his 30s. Did we just kill the wrong fucking wizard?
Nope.
Oh, thank God.
You just came across your first plot
What they
twist.
do.
The guy that Sildar was looking for, his friend that disappeared, and the guy that is the leader of the Red Brands, the evil guy. Same guy.
So we did kill...
Dun, dun, dun! Yes, you did. You killed the red guy. But the letter is signed the Black Spider. At the foot of his bed, you find another tiny little chest, and it is going to contain 180 silver pieces,
Oh, shit.
130 gold pieces,
Oh, shit.
a silk pouch containing 5 carinos, I don't know what that is, 10 gold pieces each, so 50 gold, 2 paradots, 15 gold pieces each, and 1 pearl. Basically, you found a shit ton of stuff.
Great.
And you have that glass
Shit
staff.
ton.
A shit ton of gold, not just some gold.
A
A
shit ton of
ton.
gold.
How exciting.
Okay.
We need gold.
That's a
GG.
perfect place to
Yeah, I'm glad we stuck it out.